Crazy, bro. It's my family member right here who passed away. 16 years old in Mississippi. It's crazy, but gotta keep going, man. But his name is Day Day. Still in high school. Shot and killed in Jackson, Mississippi. This happened last night, but yeah, just a baby, man, just a baby. So I gotta get that. I gotta get to get to see my people and rest up to Day, man. That's how my day started, but I'm at a loss for words. He's only a child. You know what I'm saying? He's only a child. And this stuff is crazy, bro. No problem, man. No problem. But I don't know what to do, man. Is the area's so bad in Jackson, Mississippi, man. The areas are so bad. The kids got fully automatic guns and been running the streets since they were 12, 11 years old, bro. So that's what it is, man. So I don't even know what to say, but I'm going to see my family later on today, and so rest in peace to Day. 16 years old, killed in Jackson, Mississippi, man. This is my cousin's child. So I just wanted to show y'all that, man, to start the live off. Show my condolences to my people. But fucked up, man. But appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate that. Appreciate the love, man. All right, let's get into what I was gonna talk about today. I'm gonna give y'all. I'm gonna throw a short line together before I hit the road. Okay, what I was gonna talk about today was these mounds, right? The ancient Egyptian creation myth, the primeval mound was the first land to emerge from the primordial waters, or new, at the beginning of creation. The mound was also known as the first event and was considered sacred. This is the same meaning of the mounds in North America and South America, people. There were burial mounds and they were religious mounds. This ain't got nothing to do with no Native people and Native Americans, y'all. This is indigenous culture all the way from here, all the way to Egypt, melanated people. Why are they burying indigenous people, ancient people in America in mounds, and they burying Egyptians in mounds the same way? Roll the corn. Roll the corn. They bury them the same way. When Egypt first started, they buried their pharaohs in mounds. They buried their pharaohs in mounds, y'all. Roll the corn. That's the truth. They don't want to teach you that because that puts two cultures together that they don't want you to think they go together. Now, Egyptians buried their dead in mounds. Now let's look at the old mix. Let's look at the old mix. Old mix, same exact thing. Hold on, let me find the receipt. Roll the corn. Old mix constructed massive earthen mounds, ceremonial complexes, right? The same meaning as Egyptians, religions and burial centers. Olmec done the same thing. Now let's look at some Mayan mounds. Mayan mounds in Guatemala, same thing. Same bloodline of people, melanated people, the Mayans, the Olmecs, the Egyptians. Let me show you who else built mounds. Let me show you who else built mounds. Choctaw, Chickasaw, descendants from mound builders, still building mounds in Mississippi. These are the same line of people. Now we get to ancient mounds. Ancient mounds. These are the ancestors of the Olmecs, the Choctaws, the Mayans. These are the ancestors of all these. These are our people. Don't let these people tell you to separate none of it. You can't separate Nubia from Olmecs, from the Mississippian culture. Why? Because they believed in the same things and they buried their dead the same way. With star constellation work, all of those civilizations are your people. Roll the corn. This ain't got nothing to do with no native people. They tried to teach us that to throw us off of the path of the knowledge that link us to the land. Roll the corn. Now, let's talk about some other stuff before I get into the Big Bang. Now watch this. These people got corn god deities way up there in goddamn this was in Maine. Where y'all find this at? This is a corn deity way in Maine, statue they found. They got it on the college campus. What the hell is this? Why y'all not showing people this? This is on a college campus in Maine. See what I'm saying? Building on the campus. This stuff got something to do with our history. Krishna ain't nothing but Krishna came from a stolen deity from Egypt, and Egypt got it from somewhere too. But that's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. I just want to show y'all what I've been researching lately. But I'm gonna get up to the point that me and Earth Speaks had saw some shit, and I'm gonna show y'all in a minute. But check this out. Let's get back to the mounds and the maize gods, right? Maize gods. Same ideology as Osiris. Maize gods. Mayans had it. Olmecs had it. Mississippian culture had it. Ancient Choctaw had it. These are the same people. Watch this. Creation myth. Choctaw, right? Creation myth Choctaw. Spoke some type of different language of a Choctaw. But at the same time, they won't tell you the Choctaw was speaking some form of Hebrew. They won't tell you that. They just say a language of the Choctaw, right? But the creation story all comes out of a mound with the Choctaw, with the Aztec, with the Maya, with the Olmec, and Egyptians. Why are everybody talking about the mound with the creation story? These mounds in America got something to do with creation. Egyptians talk about it. Mayans talk about it. Olmecs talk about it. The same story. Ancient Choctaws and mound builders talking about the same story of creation coming out of a what? Primeval mound. The first land from under the waters. They say the first land from under the waters was North America, Canada, down to the United States, down to South America. If you're using common sense, that's going to tell you that civilization started where the first land come from under the water. Why the ancient cultures telling you the truth, but you just got to do your own research and understand that Canada got the oldest minerals of land from under the water on the face of the earth. That lets me know Canada coming down to North America is the oldest landmass from under the ocean. That further lets me know the first civilization came from the first land from under the water. Even the Egyptians are telling you that. It wasn't Africa. It was Canada. Down to North America. Down to South America. That's where the primordial waters lowered under the landmass first. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Olmecs built mounds, temples, earthen platforms. They built the same thing. Why are these civilizations doing the same thing? Which one is older? Which one is older? Mound builders and Olmecs are older than Egypt. They can lie to you all they want. They can lie to you all they want. This culture started over here. And I just showed y'all yesterday. Let me show you one more time. The Egyptian grain god Osiris was called Sahu. The Hopi called their grain god Sahu. Why are Egyptians and indigenous Americans talking about the same deity? Because it came from here. Watch this. Hopi, right? They say the Hopi are descendants of the cliff dwellers, right? Now let's get into what me and Earth Speaks were talking about. Now, the cliff dwellers built Mesa Verde National Park. The Hopi are descendants from these people. Now, check this out. This is a line with star constellations. Orion's belt is out here. Orion belt out here. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Equinoxes, solstices, everything aligned with Mesa Verde. Everything is aligned out there, just like Egypt, y'all. Right in Nevada. You think Egypt the only place got star constellations on the ground? That's Orion's belt. This shit is aligned with it. Roll the corn. Now, I'm going to make this line short. Now, this is what me and Earth Speaks came up with and saw when we looked at the canyon of the cliff dwellers. This shit is deep. This is the canyon of the cliff dwellers, right? Mesa Verde. Look at this up here. Look at this. Don't look down here. Look at this, people. There are depictions of shit all up here. They won't show you this, though. I'm finna zoom in and show you some shit, and it's gonna blow your mind. Watch this. I could get into this a little deeper, but it's a fucked up day for me. So I just want to show y'all this, and we're gonna get back. Me and Earth Speaks gonna get back to this. We going to see this, because this is crazy. Roll the coin. Put the earth and the coin in the chat, because me and him deciphered this together. But this shit is deep. Watch this. Now look over here. This the area I'm going to zoom in on. This the area I'm zooming in on first, right? Watch this. This shit is crazy. Now first, do you guys see the face of an indigenous American right there? You see his face? Put the corn in the chat. Put the corn in the chat if you see it. Yeah, the picture blurry because I got to zoom in on this shit. But that is his arm. That is an arm. That is an arm. That is a face with a feather on top of it. Do you see it? Do you see it? That's his body. Do you see that? Carved in stone over Mesa Verde. Do y'all see that, right? There go the head. That's the feather. That's the arm. That's the arm. You see that, right? You don't see it? Roll the coin if you see it. Do you see this other figure right here with a headband-like thing on his face? Do you see this other figure right here? You see that, right? Now let's get a little deeper. Do you see the figure right here? Do you see? That's the hair right there. That's the hair right there. Like it's rolled up like Buddha. 2 eyes and a nose. Do you see that figure on the face of the canyon right there? Put a check mark or corn in the goddamn comments if you see what I'm looking at. That's crazy right there. That's crazy, right? We going to get real footage of this. These are the ancestors on the wall. They don't want you to know that shit. Look at that. Look at the arms. Look at the head. There go the eye with the feather on his head. Arms out like this, just like an Anunnaki god. You see that? Here go another man standing up looking this way with a headband on. Roll the coin. Now, let's look at another piece of it. Now, this one gonna be hard to see. This one hard to see, but it's there. It's some type of fucking serpent. Do you see that snake face right there? It's some type of man with some serpent going up right here. Do you see that? Do you see that face right there? Do you see that face in the canyon right there? That's crazy. That's crazy. Now, it's another picture on here. It's some more shit up there. This shit is crazy. There go one face. That's like a snake right there. But the one Earth Speak showed me had the X on the forehead of another one. But I got the wrong angle. But we gonna goddamn put that, we gonna put that together. Don't worry about it. But let me go back. Y'all think this shit just made up? Look at this. That is a face right there, bro. Everybody see that one. Everybody see that one. Some type of person that got his arm out right there. You see it. Another person right there. This shit is wild. Now let me zoom back out. Let's zoom back out. Hold on. Let me zoom this shit back out. All the way to the original picture. Now, do you see that face right there? Do you see that face? That's a nose right there. Some type of cuneiform looking lines. Right there on the other side. You can see petroglyphs all up here. These people trying to knock your fucking artifacts off the fucking side of the mountain, man. We know the truth now. We're going to go out here and research this because I got to see this with my own eyes. I got to see this with my own eyes, bro. But let me show y'all one more time. One more time. There go the face right there. That's a man right there with his arms out. That's crazy. That's crazy, y'all. And I'm trying to find the other one where I can show y'all the X on the face like an Olmec head. You see that X right there? You see that X right there? Put an X in the chat. Do you see that X right there? It's an X there, face there. Now, these are two eyes right here. These are two eyes right here. That look like an Olmec head. Look at the black part. Look at the black part. And it got the X in the middle of his forehead. Do you see that? Two eyes. That's his mouth right there. X on his forehead. That is an Olmec head right there in fucking Nevada. Roll the coin. We on their ass, bro. Shout out to Earth Speaks. Me and him bust this shit down. Because now we starting to realize a lot of this shit is 3D renderings, people. Just like cuneiform. A lot of this shit is 3D. You got to look at it a whole nother way. Only our eyes can see this shit. You see it? Two eyes. There go the mouth. It got another person in front of him with the X on his forehead. Look like an Olmec. There go the eye. There go the eye. Mouth right here. X on his forehead. We got a face right here. We got a man standing over here with another face right there. Do you see this, people? We got a snake coming up. Roll it. That's enough, man. Roll the coin. Only our people can see this shit. People can't even. Now, the Earth Speaks been deciphering this cuneiform by looking at it another way with 3D renderings. It ain't going like we read English. It's really a depiction of what's happening. You got to decipher it on your own. That's how this shit's starting to look. That's how this shit's starting to look. Now, when I look at this canyon again, and just me just doing research on shit, this shit's starting to look like cuneiform writing, bro. These lines and shit like that. And bro, I wish I could find my old receipts and show y'all the Olmecs with the lines on back of the Olmec head, but I got to go back and find it. But all of this shit is starting to come together. All of this cuneiform and all of these ancient languages are starting to look like something else. Roll the coin. Because if you read it by the images, this man is worshiping something. And I already told y'all, when you see these goddamn fire altars, when you see these are fire altars all over the, roll the coin. These are fire altars all over the ground. I told y'all, when you see that fire altar, that is ancient culture. They try to call it some type of, like you sacrificing somebody, but that's a fucking lie. It's just worship of the stars. Roll the corn. It's so many fire altars out here that that's enough, man. I just want to show y'all this. Me and Earth Speaks gonna get into this a little deeper, but these people hiding our monuments, bro. They knocking them down. They shaving them off the mountain. It's still there. To this day, this stuff is still on this. And this is a land with Orion the Hunter, this whole area. Just like Cahokia. Just like Cahokia. I already put a video out about Mesa Verde. Got a sun temple. The sun temple on the ground is mirroring mirroring the sun in the sky. There are sun temples out here, people. Native Americans don't build sun temples. They tried to teach you that, but that's a lie. Sun temples come from indigenous, ancient culture. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. That's what's going on out here. Now let me show y'all some other stuff. Old mix. Let's get to this one. Old mix did not focus on warfare and conquest. We wasn't trying to take over nothing. We wasn't hurting nobody. We didn't have no warfare. Look what they were trying to do. Look what they were trying to do. Influence other cultures, mainly through trade. That is a big sentence. You know why? Because the Nubians took the culture over there and tried to do what? Influence their culture through trade and ended up Hebrew slaves. Now, there's a big, you got to understand what I'm trying to tell you. These people were trying to do what? Influence other cultures, trade centers, mainly traded for luxury items such as precious stones, knowledge, and ideals were also exchanged at trade centers. Our people from over here took knowledge, corn, and tried to teach y'all as righteousness. But y'all enslaved us in Africa. That's what the Nubians are. The same thing the Olmecs are. They went to trade and teach knowledge, and they enslaved them. Now you get where I get all this from? Glyphs? Olmec writing glyphs. Wasn't nobody else writing no glyphs for Egypt but the Olmecs and the Mayas and the mound builders. Wasn't nobody else writing glyphs before them. Come on now. Come on now. I'm taking you down the rabbit hole real quick. Luxury items, lapis lazuli, mica, silver, gold, copper are luxury items in old times. Precious stones, knowledge, bro. We were taking knowledge and corn in the bag. That's where all this corn with the bag come from. You taking knowledge and agriculture to trade centers around the world. Who they telling y'all doing it? People from America. You can't link the Olmecs with Africa because ain't no Olmec head ever been found in Africa. The only one in Africa, the Mexican government gave one to Egypt because there is a connection there. The only one in Africa gave one to Ethiopia. Ethiopia is ancient Nubia. They know it's a connection there. That's why the governments got together and sent the Olmec head to Ethiopia. Let them have one because the Nubians done a whole bunch of shit just like the Olmecs. Real historians know this. That's why they sent the head over there to them. Roll the corn. Let's keep going. It's a connection there. Maya. Okay. Let's talk about the Mayas. Master builders. Stone, bone, wood tools built hundreds of magnificent cities. These are descendants from Olmecs. Olmecs are descendants from mound builders. Somewhere between the Olmec and the Mayas, we went to the Nile River, people. Some of our people between this Olmec civilization, and I've been studying this shit to get you the exact time, and I'm gonna have it soon. Somewhere between the Olmecs and the Mayas, we took our ass to the Nile and taught them folks some shit. But where the Olmec come from? the mound builders. Right up here by where you stayed today. Roll the corn. Mayans invented the number 0, calendars. All of this math and star work, this shit came from us. Now let me get real deep. Let me get real deep. Now I'm finna get real deep. Watch this. This shit is crazy. Watch this. Real deep. Now watch this. Corn mixed with water was recorded to be the ingredients used to create human flesh. Whoa, oh shit. Hold on, Mayans. Corn and water made the human being? In every creation story, water, clay, and corn got something to do with creation of the Mayans, the Mississippian culture. Y'all think this shit a joke. You think you an alien. You think you an alien, don't you? Your ass from the earth. This is what they said now. Corn and water, ingredients to create the first people of this is what the Mayan creation story is. Mayans. Now, I got some more on there somewhere. Hold on. I got some more on there. Hold on. The Choctaw say something about water. There came from the bosom of the earth, being formed from yellow clay, and no man had ever lived before them. Clay, water, bosom of the earth, your ass coming up out the earth. Your ass ain't coming from no Nibiru. You coming from the earth. The bosom of the earth, come out of it, you have a mound. The creation, the primeval mound is the mound of creation. That is the bosom of the earth, people. That's what these people are talking about. They didn't say you fell out the sky. They say your ass came from the earth and you looked up to the sky. Watch this. I wish I could find that receipt. Hold on. Hold on. Watch this. Emerged through a crack in the ground and became the maize gods. The gods of heaven were very grateful. See what I'm saying? This is a story that the ancient Americans used to tell. He emerged through a crack in the ground and became the maize god. They telling you heaven is coming out the earth, people. Now watch this. Watch this. And they able to have status as God ended up being the sun and the moon. The rest of the gods then talked about creating the best human, right? To help them decide. Now they're talking about when people start looking up at the sun. The stars. Watch this. It's in here somewhere. It's in here somewhere. Hold on. Two boys. That's the hero twin story. Animal, fox, and pile of... Look, they bought a pile of corn. The gods mashed up the corn and ended up creating the first humans. They talking about corn and the first human beings on the face of the earth. The Mayan pray to good crop, but they say these people start studying the stars. That's the receipt I'm looking for. But you see where I'm going with this. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. I just want to show y'all in ancient creation stories, the corn was right there. The people who are original to the earth rolled the motherfucking corn, man. Maize gods. coming out of mounds from the bosom of the earth. The human being came from the bosom of the earth. That's what all of these cultures are telling you. Egyptians, mound builders, Mayans, they all telling you the same thing. So when you see these mounds, bro, that is the most ancient thing you can see on the face of this earth, y'all. They try to tell y'all it's just some dirt they just threw together. Those are the most ancient structures on the face of the earth. That's where the people started at, where the mounds at. We got 100,000 mounds in America. Hundreds of thousands of mounds in America. The mounds were there before a pyramid was ever built, people. Egyptians buried their dead in mounds because they got that from their ancestors who taught them that. Roll the coin. Creation myth. Mound. Egypt. Roll the coin. Let's keep going. I think I got a couple more for y'all. The Maya fasted, prayed, and offered sacrifices. They tell you it's a sacrifice, but all they doing is like Earth Speaks tell you, give the earth back our offering. Ain't no fucking sacrifice. All they doing is giving the earth back corn and vegetables that the earth gave them. You pay the earth back. They lying to us. There would be no crops and everyone would starve if it wasn't for rolling the corn. We know the truth now. The priest decided when to plant crops. The priest, I guarantee you, the priest of a moon are the same people as these Mayan priests. You know why I know that? Because they mapped the calendar out to grow crops. That's what the calendar was originally for, people. Before doing pretty much anything, one had to ask for a priest approval. That's why the high priest in Egypt was so high, because they the one taught the knowledge. They brung the knowledge there. That's why the priest was right up there with the pharaoh. Roll the coin. Roll the coin. Watch this. There simply is no material evidence of contact between the old world and Mesoamerica before the 16th century. What I get out of this is that Mesoamerican didn't come from the old world. They was already here the whole time. Mesoamerican really gave the knowledge to the old world, which they lie to us and try to call America the new world. That's the problem with this sentence. But one thing y'all got correct, this ain't got nothing to do with each other until we came over there. Roll the coin. Roll the coin, people. Let me shrink this down. Roll the coin, people. Let me shrink this down. Roll the Olmec provides some clues into the nature of their religious beliefs. Carvings of monuments, pottery vessels depict deities such as the feather serpent. That's where the Mayans got that from, the Olmec, the feather serpent, right? The snake symbolizes the earth, while the feather symbolizes the sky. Were jaguars, supernatural beings with features of both human and jaguars. They were important deities in Olmec culture, and they also have linked to a sense of duality by combining two species together. Now, They say it was hard for the Olmec religion. They don't know nothing about no language. But we all know the Olmecs were writing cuneiform. Some style of cuneiform. Roll the coin. But I wanted to show y'all there before I hit the road, man. And that's a hell of a live real quick like. But y'all don't forget this. Don't forget this now. We gonna get back to this. We gonna get back to this face right here. This face right here. This man right here with his arms stretched. And this Olmec face right here. There go his lips. There go his eyes. He got an X on his forehead. Let me show y'all that again. Eyes, mouth, X on his forehead. That's an Olmec right there. Depiction of an Olmec with some type of priest in front of him. Right there. We got circles up here. I bet that star constellation worked right there. I bet that star constellation worked with these circles. I'm going to get into that. They go a face right there. This shit is deep, y'all. This shit is deep. Shout out to Earth Speaks. Me and him broke that down real quick. We saw what we saw. We gonna go back into this. But we know the truth now. Subscribe to the live, people. Do that for me. Subscribe to my live. Subscribe to my YouTube. My YouTube is the live, and my YouTube is in my bio. My Cash App is We Know the Truth Now. We Know the Truth Now with the logo. That's my Cash App. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. I can't wait to get out here. Me and Earth Speaks get out here and see this stuff. You know, see this stuff with our own eyes and get the real 4K image of this stuff so we can teach it a little better. But this stuff is deep, bro. This is in America. What do I see? Let me show you what I see. There go a face right there. Here go a man with his arms stretched. There go another man right there. Here go a snake right here. There's a snake right there. It's in Colorado. There go the eyes on the Olmec right there. There go the mouth. There go the X on his head. I know y'all see that X on his head. I know you see the X on his head. Roll the corn, man. These are corn gods. These are where everybody else civilization came from. This is where everybody else civilization came from, bro. Look at the city. You laughing in the comments. You laughing in the comments. Don't nobody laugh all you want in the comments, but don't nobody build this, but intelligent, civilized beings at the side of a mountain. You can laugh all you want, but this ain't funny right here. Don't no peon build this. Don't no peon build this. This is a great culture in America. Roll the coin. They got glyphs all up through here that they won't show you in no book. You got to go look at it and decipher it yourself. What is the name of that and what year? Go look up Mesa Verde and use your Google, man. Use your fucking Google, man. Use your Google. Google is your friend. This is ancient culture in America with glyphs on the side of the canyon, bro. Mesa Verde. That's all you got to do. Mesa Verde National Park, Colorado. It's right on the picture. Reading is fundamental, man. Come on, man. Roll the coin. Wait till you tell them where math originated. Math originated from the stars, Anna Maria. That's why ancient cultures looked up in the sky. Stars taught math and science and astrology. Only intellectual people knew that. These are melanated people who built everything that got something to do with a line with the stars. Nobody else did it. Nobody else did it. Who the fuck else did it? Name me another culture that wasn't melanated. We've been here so long in America, we built whole cities. This ain't no Indian stuff right here. This is ancient melanated teachings right here, bro. Real natives, y'all ain't built nothing in line with Orions built in your life. Nothing. Nothing. Name me one thing they built aligned with the stars. Absolutely, positively nothing. All of this stuff is melanated culture. All of it. In America, in Egypt, in China, in Indonesia. The rubber tree got took from South America to China. That's how I know the Olmecs was traveling. We know the truth now. We taught the world this knowledge. Because every time I go to a deity, he got some corn involved. Every time. Every deity I run across got the corn. The corn from America. Buddha, Osiris, motherfucking Vishnu, all of them. Corn, come from corn gods. Roll the corn, man. Just like the rubber tree, corn got took to other places too. From here. From here. Silver, sequoia trees, all that shit from here. Everything you looking at over there in Egypt came from here. They taught them all that. They even taught them the Horus ideology. They didn't know nothing about that until we got over there. Roll the corn. Palm trees made the bow and arrow for the Nubians. The bow and arrow for the Nubians are made out of palm wood. The arrow is made out of cane from America. Roll the corn. That's how I know the Nubians from America. And taught them people over there everything they know. They built the first pyramids on the Nile. Taught the Egyptians about Horus. Then they made Horus a deity and enslaved the Nubians on the back end. Roll the corn. There go your history right there. I come to break history, man. I come to break history. And these melanated Indians who are Choctaws and Yamasees and Creeks came or descendants from the mound builders. The ones that didn't leave and go to Africa and help their ass out. Roll the corn. Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Mounds built by who? Choctaws, Chickasaws. Descendants from the mound builders. The original Choctaws and Chickasaws were melanated descendants of the mound builders. The Egyptians were descendants of the mound builders, just like the Choctaws are descendants of the mound builders. Same bloodline from here. Roll the corn. You still here today. The ones they didn't kill off, who scattered around America, are your ancestors today. The end. That's what happened, bro. It ain't gonna get no deeper than that. That's what happened. Our ancestors went to Africa and taught their ass everything. Because they didn't have no agriculture over there. When I'm reading through history, agriculture and mining and the bow and arrow hit Africa at one time when the Nubians got there. Before the Nubians got there, the Egyptians were starving. You better roll the corn. You blocked. We'll holler at you. We'll holler at you. This culture taught Egypt. It taught the NAs. It taught the natives their culture. We taught them their culture too. Yeah. We taught Egyptians their culture. Yeah. Anunnaki, their culture come from us. Yeah. They just turned it into something else. That's all what's going on, people. Buddha taught them their culture. That's Olmec culture, y'all. Buddha ain't nothing but an Olmec, y'all. That's all he is. That's all he is. The rubber tree right over there where their ass is. The rubber tree is native to South America. Coca leaves, Egyptians got in their mouth, is native to South America. Who brought it there? Who bought tobacco there, Ramses? Ramses II smoking tobacco. Nicotiana rustica. Who bought that to him? The mound builders cultivated Nicotiana rustica. Where? In North America. Let me say this again. The tobacco Ramses II, the pharaoh, had in his tomb came from America. Who came up with Nicotiana rustica? North American mound builders had the first tobacco in the world. The strongest tobacco. South America had the other shit. We had this strong shit, that za up here in North America. You better get your mind right. Where the hell did a pharaoh get mound builder tobacco from? America. He got a connection. His bloodline from there. They didn't come over here and get nothing. We went over there and brought that shit over. Roll the corn. Roll the corn, man. And all of these mounds are aligned with star constellations, just like Egypt. They don't want to teach you that over here in America. All this shit is ours. Every last piece of the land is ours. And then on top of that, before I get out of here, what time it is? I got to get out of here. But on top of that, on top of all that I just told y'all, right? All of these mounds are so ancient in North America and South America. We got all the same ideology as Egypt. Nubians. And they act like NAs cultivated corn, bro. They didn't do it. When they got here, corn was already growing. Let me block you. When the NAs got here, corn was already growing. We were already smoking pipes when they pulled their ass up. We were already civilized when they pulled their ass up. I just showed you the Olmecs were teachers. We taught them. We looked out for them. We fed them. They still ain't got no respect today, but they gonna get some. They gonna find some respect. You gonna get some respect, shawty. Respect on the way, shawty. I just told you. This is all you need to see right here. This is all you need to see right here. Hold on. This is all you need to see right here. Watch this. Olmecs did not focus on warfare and conquest. We weren't trying to take over nobody's shit. What were we trying to do? But instead, influence other cultures through trade. They mainly traded luxury items, right? knowledge and ideas and crops. We teaching knowledge, corn knowledge. We ain't trying to go to war with you. We are peaceful people. We bringing you luxury items. We not trying to take over your area. That's what the Moors do. Like I taught y'all from day one. The Moors want to take over your area, take your goods. We are giving them to you, teaching you how to mine them, teaching you how to grow crops. We are giving away knowledge. Subscribe to my live. Subscribe to my YouTube. My Cash App is We Know the Truth now with the logo. We giving away knowledge. The same way I'm doing it right now is the same way it went on. The real original people taught the knowledge. Roll the coin. Roll the coin. What we do? Taught knowledge and ideas were exchanged at trade centers. The Nile River is a fucking trade center, y'all. That's all the Nile is, a trade center. Just like Poverty Point, just like Cahokia, the Nile is a trade center across the water. That's all it is. We stayed there, built that motherfucker up, fed everybody, gave them the knowledge of all the stuff the Egyptians done. There go your story. I'm writing a book about this shit. Port City ain't got nothing on this real knowledge. That man ain't even smart. I don't know why people even listen to that geek. That man don't know nothing about no ancient culture. All he know is African shit, because that's what they talk. Is a garbage juice smoothie off the back of a truck, drunk out of straw. Them people don't know nothing, bro. All they know is Egypt, Egypt, Egypt. Where did Egypt get the knowledge from? That's how I know you dumb. You just gonna search one religion, one area. You ain't gonna search the rest of the world. You can't do that. The world don't work like that. People move around. Can't just be no Egyptologist. You gotta study America, Asia, China, Europe, Africa, the new Middle East, the old Middle East. You better search Jerusalem. You better research all that before you try to teach somebody something. Roll the coin. I love y'all. Peace to the guys and goddesses. I gotta get out of here. My Cash App is We Know the Truth now. Subscribe to the live. Subscribe to the YouTube. All the links in my bio. Cash App, We Know the Truth now. Peace to the guys and goddesses, man. That's the truth right there. We gave away what? Knowledge to everybody else. Roll the coin.